So here we are staying at Hughenden. We've got the lake over there, beautiful sunrise this morning over the outback. Lovely spot to stay here. You got the showgrounds and then the car park for the showgrounds. So the showgrounds is your standard kind of RV place. Book in at the information centre. I don't think it's $20 something a night. And then next to that, where we are in the car park, the RV overflow, and it's free for up to 7 nights with no amenities. So you got to be fully self-contained. And thankfully for us, we've got the loo and we've got the grey water tank, so we can stay there and not have to worry about dumping the grey water or having to duck across and use the amenities, which is really handy. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Sunrise out here this morning, not a cloud in the sky, and this beautiful change of colour. Just before, deep red on the horizon, through orange and green, obviously blue sky above, still got the moon. Fantastic. Great playground over there too. The kids had a ball there yesterday. And this huge gum, which they've done a fantastic job of preserving. Got that little boardwalk around. And you can see now, over on the right there, the actual showgrounds themselves. And then on the left, just in the car park where we are. Magical morning here in Hughenden. Off to Winton today. I'll head down there and take our next step on the Dinosaur Trail. Absolutely amazing tour of the footprints left behind 95 million years ago by dinosaurs going about their daily business. A couple of crocs and turtles, all out here, stored on the plateau, the jumper of the Australian Age of Dinosaurs out in Winton. Amazing. You can see the view out there to the left, the outback. Aren't they? How cool is that? Dinosaur stampede. So what we're expecting to see is going to be a replica similar to what we saw this morning. A bunch of dinosaur footprints, and it's really hard to find this kind of thing anywhere in the world, so we're pretty lucky to have it here in Australia. Right now around us, driving through the outback, you can see why the stations need to be tens of thousands of acres. It's nothing like Wilga Station. It's apart from the fact that it's a lot flatter and a lot drier, you can just tell that the stocking rate's going to be nothing like what you might be able to get in the central west of New South Wales or anywhere closer to the coast. Currently staying at Winton Station, and according to our hosts Carolyn and Paul, Winton Station is where Banjo Patterson put the words to the music to create Waltzing Matilda. So yeah, staying in a little bit of Australian history right there. It's also where the 1891 shearers' strike directly led to a bunch of shearers there heading off the station. Apparently they went down to Barcaldine. No, don't know how to say it. Apologies to everybody from Barcaldine. And eventually that led to the formation of the ALP, the Australian Labor Party. So Winton Station, where we're staying, absolutely steeped in Australian history. And Brookie has been singing Waltzing Matilda, much to Evie's disgust, pretty much on repeat every time she gets an opportunity. So maybe it's a good thing that the iPads are out every now and then. It stops Evie from screaming at Brookie about not wanting to hear that song anymore. At the moment, sitting in a convoy, obviously not the only people going out school holidays, so fairly busy out in this tourist area. And winter is obviously the time that people come down to visit. Thanks, Evie. Yeah, the average temperature here during the day gets into the low to mid 20s, which is nice. Highest temperature ever in Winton during winter was 40 degrees, so it still gets pretty warm, but the average temperature during summer is the mid 30s, so definitely a lot more pleasant to visit down here during this time of year. In fact, this morning yesterday morning and this morning, both well down into single digits, and I had that funny feeling of being cold, which I haven't had in 6 months. And somebody may or may not have been prepared to be cold again. I think we've officially managed to break Gin and her ability to suffer through any kind of single digit temperatures. Anyway, next stop will be Lark Quarry. Here we are at the Lark Quarry Dinosaur Stampede. So it's taken us about an hour and a half to get here from Winton, driving through the broken outback. Not much around here. We're seeing an old quarry, not seeing a great deal of quarry activity. And we've got this shed coming up. Let's see what's inside. Go, baby, play.
Where did you get those sticks, Brooke? Ah. Where's the hammer?
They're normally hanging on there. Up, Evie, up. Hanging up the top.
are on the trip back into Townsville, just across the Reed River, so about 50 k's out of town. And it's amazing to see big hills in front of us again. It feels weird after a couple of days of perfectly flat landscapes. Great time exploring Australia's Dinosaur Trail, out to Hughenden, down to Winton and then back up to Richmond and across.